We make the streams.
Alright guys, today is the day. Dave, what is today? What are we doing? No, oh, don't get me, jeez.
I guess we're gonna wash it.
Well, we're gonna redo the bed liner. Not redo it, refresh it, because it's kind of faded looking, but it needs hosed off, it needs pressure washed off, it needs degreased, all that type of stuff, and then we'll spray the bed liner. We'll respray like a thinned down version on the top of it, and it's gonna look nice. It's gonna look really nice. What's up guys, today's video is brought to you by Vikings War of Clans. Vikings War of Clans was inspired by the famous strategy and RPG games of the 90s that we all loved and played with a dedication that today's youngsters will never understand. What makes Vikings so addictive is that more than 20 million online players are constantly changing the way the game evolves by a never-ending fight over resources and forging new alliances and competing in live events. I love the graphics of the game, everything's very visually appealing. The music and stuff is like actually sounds really good and makes you feel like you're you know, kind of just moseying along with your little clan and your little buildings and stuff. Be sure to join me and follow and download Vikings for free using my links in the description. If you use my links, you'll get 200 free gold and a protective shield to start out with. And if you'd like to join me, look me up. My name is MotionAutoTv. Join into some clan wars and stuff like that. But I appreciate Vikings for sponsoring this video and you know, supporting the channel and doing all that stuff. And I'd appreciate it if you guys would at least go check out the game. Use my link again, download it. It's in the description of this video. And you know, the more downloads and stuff that they see off of you know, basically this, the more likely they are to work with me in the future. And these things do help out the channel a lot. So appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna continue with the video. All right, so cleaning up the truck. It's crazy how much different it looks without the frickin' topper on it. So we got the tailgate off it because obviously we're gonna paint that other one, put it on here.
Is that one of those camel spiders?
David's inspecting this dead guy right there.
Got trapped under the topper.
Yeah, so the truck had a little bit of grease under the toolbox that I had in here. So we're giving it the old degrease and scrub. Then we're gonna go ahead and pressure wash the thing. But I need to kind of get started on pulling some of the stuff out of the interior. So there's a lot of stuff in the interior. But for now we got all this stuff just kind of hanging out. This is one of the neighbors' little rigs. This thing's pretty sweet. I think it needs JZ though. Yeah, we got the old tailgate. We got the old topper. So this will be included if the guy who wins, or guy or gal or whatever wins, they get the topper if they want. Probably give it to him anyhow because I don't want it lingering around. Yeah, look at that. He's like a brand new truck now. So the bed is all cleaned out, pressure washed, degreased, everything ready to go. Same with basically the whole truck all the way down the side. Degreased, gave it a nice good scrub, so that should be good for some of that Raptor liner later today. So we gotta go pick up some more t-shirts. Pretty much everything is all done. But damn, this thing looks good. We got toe mirrors on their way. I think Ty's bringing those right now. It's looking better now that's actually clean. It's crazy how much better it looks without the topper on it.
All right, so I'm gonna just let you know,
the beginning of this video that you're going to be seeing a lot of me in this video because Trevor is getting a car. I need to work on the truck. What's going to happen is we're going to put new mirrors on, pretty much get the bumper cap paint matched to the truck, get the all the plastic dip off the front of the bumper, the rear of the bumper, and also do the tailgate. The tailgate is white. The old tailgate was pretty damaged and mangled for years and years of use. This is a takeoff, so we're gonna, well, I'm gonna pull all the stuff off of it, scuff it, get it ready for paint, and then when Trevor gets back from Denver with a surprise, we'll be you know, painting everything, painting the rear tailgate, painting the bumper cap, and paint matching whatever else we need to do. We just got back from DNS, got some paint, and this is like vinyl lining in a can, so I don't know, kind of tight. So first things first, Trevor got these mirrors for the truck to replace the factory ones that you can't really see out of. And let's see. So these mirrors look like they have an adapter harness, and I mean, they're just like so yeah, these mirrors just look like the mirrors off of like the 2011 to 16, I believe, and they have smoked turn signals instead of the orange ones my truck has. So I'm gonna throw these on, and this is kind of what she looks like beforehand, and we'll see what it looks like afterhand. Finished installing the driver's side mirror. You can see the difference from that to the passenger side little baby mirror. And the great thing about these, so on the old mirrors they have like this panoramic mirror on the bottom that is really small. On the new ones, the whole thing is like a panoramic thing right here. It's really when you're switching from mirrors, I did it on my 6-liter. When you're going from the old ones to these big panoramic, it's just amazing how much more you get to see out of that, like, you know, little couple inches taller. So yeah, really good upgrade, especially when you're towing. And they also come out. Look at that, tow mirrors. Plasti dip is the biggest pain. So the front bumper is now clean, all the plasti dip is removed. See it all there on the floor. And come back here. And the back bumper is done as well. So no more plasti dip to have to deal with. And I think what we're gonna do is do the rhino lining on the parts that are chrome now that used to be plasti dipped, kind of to go with the side of the truck that is like Raptor lined, Rhino line, Raptor lined. But yeah, we're gonna respray the Raptor liner, and I need to go up on top of the roof over there, and there's a new cap for the bumper. So there's a new one of these that's plasti dipped and it's all nicked up and everything. So gonna do that, get that cap down, and also I'm gonna come over here and pretty much prep this tailgate, pretty much pull everything off of it and scuff it so we can get it painted. Most likely tomorrow everything's gonna get painted, but get that ready, get that bumper cap ready, and I think that's all I needed to do today. Just finished the second scuff on the tailgate, and I think it is ready to go. It is nice and dull. It doesn't have, I mean, you can kind of see, but that's, you know, just right. A little bit dull for the paint to adhere to it. This is the other cap. So the cap on the truck for the above the bumper, we're gonna paint match. That you know, that cap is plasti dipped. It's kind of nicked and everything. Trevor thought this cap right here that was on top of the office was a little bit better, but it isn't. I gave it a DA, a little quick DA go over, and it has the same amount of nicks. So I think what he's going to need to do is just order a new one, and then we could just paint match it, which will work out very well.
Oh wow, that is a good looking freaking big dirt. All right, so I haven't decided if we're going to order a new cap for this or not. We're actually getting ready to go to SEMA, or fly out for that tomorrow, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and order a new one, and then it'll be here by the time we get back, and we'll just basically scuff and shoot it. So the plan for today, David, he did a video for me, or did the video for this while I was gone the other night pulling the plasti dip off and all that stuff. But today we are going to go ahead and respray some of this bed liner basically on here. So it doesn't really look that bad right now. We'll go ahead and pull it out in the sun, and this is obviously really clean, but you can see in the bed, the bed liner is a little bit faded, not terrible, but you can see like right here, it just kind of looks older, kind of gray, kind of chalky. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a technique on basically how you could restore your bed liner and make it look brand freaking new. I'm just loving the way this truck's turning out. I got the emblems too, the new emblems, the one that looks like a 6.7. But yeah, need to figure out what tires. So you guys need to let me know, Toyo Open Country RT or the Nitto Range Grapplers. I think those are the tires that I'm planning on putting on here. These are the Toyo Open Country MTs. These are a 33 1250 18. I really like these wheels. I mean, I bought these wheels 6 years ago on Craigslist, and they've been really good. They've held up great. And they just go with the truck. I feel like they just match the truck. They're not like crazy bro truck. They're not crazy offsets, but they give it, you know, the perfect amount of big dirty to stand. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing out, show you guys how this thing looks in the sun, and then we'll get to spraying some stuff. As you can see with the new mirrors, you can just see a whole entirely, it's like a whole different world looking out of the side of this thing now. So yeah, you can see the bed liner on the side. It's a little faded looking. It doesn't look terrible right now because, like I said, we really cleaned it up. But once we spray the new, basically reduced layer on top of it, you guys will you'll understand why we did it. So we got David masking the truck, pieces of the truck. Should be about all we need. We're just gonna go ahead and give these things a light scuff real quick and hit them with the wax and grease and paint those. And then just kind of go up inside the wheel wells and all that type of stuff. Probably cover the exhaust. And then hopefully we have enough paint. I'm gonna try to do the bed too. But I'm gonna go start mixing stuff up because we were burning daylight. Alright, so the secret sauce to this whole equation is this Raptor Liner Black right here. It's already pre-mixed black. You can get this tinted. I'll leave a link to the description of Amazon. You can buy this stuff just online, which is really cool. But yeah, so basically what I do is I mix this 4-to-1, basically like same as like a primer or something like that. So this is the activator that comes with it. Typically, you're supposed to fill the bottle up to, I believe, this line right there, and then shake the crap out of it and then shoot it out of a texture gun. But basically what we're going to be doing is reducing it further with some reducer and actually spraying it out of a regular paint gun, so that way we're basically just getting the color and a little film build, but not an actual texture out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this stuff up. It's pretty thick. Really thick, actually. Check this out. Oh yeah, look at that. So basically what I'm doing is filling up to the 4, or filled it up to the 5 right there. So I'm doing the 4-to-1 to 2. So we'll go ahead and fill that up, and then I'm going to go to the 2. So I'll fill it up to there with reducer. And that will give us hopefully a good consistency to spray out of the paint gun. I know you guys can't see it, I can barely see it, but I think we're about there. Alright, so I got this to a nice little texture. Doing the 4-to-2 to 1, I actually ended up mixing a little bit more. But yeah, you can see now it's a little bit more. See how it actually kind of turns to like droplets as it's kind of falling down right there? That's more so what I was chasing. So I am going to be using, this is just a cheaper paint gun I got a long time ago. And it has a 1.5 tip in it, and that seems to work really well with spraying this Raptor liner. I've used this Raptor liner on a lot of things. I've sprayed it on some Supra interior panels, the Supra dash, that other dash that I actually painted with it. Yeah, there's a bunch of things. So I'm gonna get to, I think Dave's almost ready, or almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying here soon. Alright guys, so this is a freaking truck now. Look at that. That's like brand new bedliner. All the way down the side. So yeah, that stuff, I've done this, I don't know, probably twice or 3 times before on other trucks. I actually didn't do it on the side, I was, basically was testing it on another truck, so that way I could do it on the side of this one. Because I was always, I don't know, probably over the past 3 years, I've always wanted to do this, and I just haven't had a chance to actually, just to do it. So went ahead and did the inside of the bed too. It's nice because there's a couple little spots where it went down to bare metal. Obviously we've had tons and tons of engines and trannies, and this thing's been all over the country, drifting and throwing toolboxes and tools and parts and all that stuff in here. So it's kind of nice to see it all cleaned up. The tailgate, we're not going to paint that tonight. We'll paint it when we get back, just because we will have that front cap for the front bumper at the time. So let us know if you think we should do. We'll probably end up just doing kind of the bed liner. It'll be a similar texture to this. It'll be the Raptor liner though, and then we'll just paint match this to the actual color of the truck. And same with the rear bumper. We'll probably do the bed liner on it, just to kind of keep it with the black and like the charcoal gray theme. But yeah, so if you guys haven't seen my other video of replacing the BMW, this is the replacement BMW. The major issue with this one is the struts are blown in the front. So I mean, you could probably get this thing to like start hopping like a freaking pogo stick. The hood needs repainted. So this is a highway mile car. It's insane how clean the interior of this thing is and how well it actually runs. So we have the M3 style front bumper that we're going to put on here, new headlights, and respray the front the hood on here. Other than that, it's really freaking clean. It's almost insane how clean it actually is. So the plan is we're basically going to clay bar it, buff it, and then wax it, and then do some sort of a stripe. So if you guys have got on the website, obviously we are giving away this truck, trailer, and car package deal. This is the old BMW, which you guys have already seen that and experienced that. Yeah, we are giving away this thing. So as you can see, I got the Boost Weather hoodie on right now. This, or zip up jacket. This is one of my favorite things, and it seems like it's one of our best sellers. But we have like a BMW themed like M Power shirt. So it has like the three like M3 style lines on it. And basically what we're thinking about doing with that is doing like a silver, black, and green stripe. Either something that kind of goes like up the side, maybe something that kind of goes along this line of the car, or something that goes along the back of the car. And basically doing that in vinyl, the thought process with that is that if somebody doesn't like it, they just pull it off, then it's not Motion Auto themed forever. If somebody just gets this thing and they absolutely don't like the car, they're not ever going to do anything with it, they can sell the car, keep the truck and trailer, vice versa, do whatever you want. That's just kind of the idea. As far as the interior, we'll probably end up going ahead and throwing some seats in it. These factory seats are actually in really good shape, and so probably include those with it. But we'll get some rails, throw some new seats on it, maybe do a handbrake. I'm not sure if we should actually weld the diff on it or not. The other diff was welded, but yeah. So we're gonna paint the hood, replace the struts with coilovers. We're going to throw some BC Racing coilovers on it. Seats, suspension, a couple little random suspension arms and bits and pieces. Other than that, just little maintenance items here and there, and kind of cleaning it up. But yeah, stoked with how the bed liner turned out. And if you guys haven't got entered yet, MotionAutoTv.com. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we are going to be headed to SEMA, so hopefully you guys are stoked for some SEMA content.